Come on, Wesley. Keep up.
I'm trying, Nick. Walker!
I know.
Walker! Behind you!
I've got him. Ugh. All right. There's probably going to be a few more in these woods. We passed by a gas station just maybe a half a mile that way that was full of them. So I'd assume that there's more.
This isn't gonna go well, Nick.
Wesley, you have to stop thinking like that. I told you, what choices do you have? I mean, we're both stuck in this for different reasons, but still, you've got to go back and confront Lorenzo. If not, like I said, he'll send over an entire team of people just to hunt you down.
You don't know him. Oh, you don't know him, Nick.
No.
Oh, you're gonna get to know him really good, Nick.
Well,
really good.
I know people like him, and the one thing that I know is that it's all about... Oh, watch out! People like Lorenzo, they work in a very specific way. They may seem evil, but it's all about getting what they want. Lorenzo wants his crops, and I don't think hurting you is going to get him that. If we could just get him to see that, get him to understand. I've dealt with people who did far worse things than Lorenzo, and even they could be reasoned with.
Nobody. There's nobody like Lorenzo. Everything has changed so much, Nick. Everything.
Well,
this isn't gonna end well. None of this is gonna end well. What does it matter?
I guess that is true. There aren't many people out there like Lorenzo. Or maybe there's not many people out there like us. At this point, I'm not so sure anymore. But regardless, there's no other option. I'm sorry you're in this situation, Wesley, but look, I've got a job to do too. And someone who I care about a lot depends on me. So I'm gonna have to just, well, gonna have to just deal with this. We'll talk to Lorenzo, like I said.
Oh, yep.
We'll explain the situation.
Yeah.
I'll vouch for you. I will. But we have to go. We have to keep moving.
Nick. Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, Wesley. If there was any other way.
I'm sorry too, Nick.
Let's just keep moving. Stay quiet. There could be walkers along and, well, we don't want to attract any more. I don't recognize these woods. Are you sure we're going the right way?
I'm positive. This is the way to Perry's farm.
Who are the Perrys? Are they friends of yours?
They were a family I knew a long time ago when things were normal.
Well, maybe they can help us. Maybe they can give us some crops.
Let's go take a look, Nick. Come on.
Well, I'm just saying, I mean, it's better than asking Lorenzo. If he really is as bad as you seem to think he is, maybe it's better if we show up with something.
A while back, there was a drought, and the walkers were everywhere. And the Perrys, they had problems with their crops. And guess what happened, Nick?
Well, I don't know.
Guess what your pal Lorenzo did?
He's not my pal, okay? Look, I don't like his methods any more than you do, but...
Take a look. Go on. Take a look at Perry's farm.
This is it?
What's left of it. Yeah.
Well, hello? Is there... It's a sign. The dead don't need rules, but we do. Oh God. Lorenzo did this?
They had more resources, Nick. More people. And look what happened to them. Look!
He slaughtered them. And their buildings, they're all burnt. You're saying Lorenzo did all of this?
Yes.
Well, look. I don't know what to tell you, Wesley. We're both stuck in this situation. It's a horrible situation to be in, but we're both in it nonetheless. I just don't really know what to say or even what to do.
Take a good look around, Nick. Walkers aren't the only horrible things out here.
I guess the world really is different. When I was at the CDC, I thought that I could just ignore that part of the world, fight it even, try and keep what was left of humanity, but, well, I guess humanity doesn't do you much good in a world like this.
Not at all, Nick. Not at all.
Look, Lorenzo, he said it himself. He needs people like me. If I vouch for you, things can go differently. They can. I know they can. I think they can. Just look, we're already on our way, and I'm open for any other ideas you have, but I can't run from this, Wesley. I can't. Not while Lorenzo has... Well, it doesn't matter. I just can't.
The way it has to be then, Nick. The way it has to be.
Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
Come on, Wesley. It's not too much further.
You know what you've gotten yourself into?
Well, look, I told you before. It's someone that I care about. I can't just leave her here, and this is what I have to do. You would do the same thing if you were in my position.
Suppose you're right.
The doors are open. That's odd. There's usually a guard up here.
What if there are walkers in there?
Well, if there are walkers, that's the least of our concern. But it doesn't seem like it. It's quiet. Just come on. Let's go see what's going on. I'll shut the doors. We don't want walkers sneaking in the night. I don't know why Lorenzo's guards aren't here. Hello?
I don't like this, Nick. I don't like this at all.
This doesn't make any sense. This place, it's never empty. There's so many people in this camp. Why are they all inside? Wesley, have you ever been here before? Do you know why this might be like it is?
No, this is not like him at all.
Well,
I have a bad feeling about this. Nick, I don't like this.
Wesley, it'll be
maybe
fine.
Maybe we should go.
No, look. It's like I explained to you earlier. I'll help you however I can. We'll explain to Lorenzo together what happened to Hunter and why you can't pay.
Do you think that's gonna make any difference? Nick, do you think that's gonna matter?
We have to try, right?
You have a lot to learn.
Well, help me find out where everyone is. Hello? Is anyone here? The chests are empty. Maybe they moved. Maybe they left this location. I mean, it doesn't make any sense though. They've got walls, supplies, everything they need here.
Lorenzo.
I see you're back.
Lorenzo.
But where's my payment?
I couldn't get it, Lorenzo.
The right,
walkers...
this story again, right? Yeah.
No,
sure.
the walkers they trampled my crops and Hunter.
Wesley.
He tried.
He lost his son, Lorenzo. He was turned, and their crops, they were trampled. I inspected them myself. There was nothing.
Please, Lorenzo, you have to understand. I
If
wanted
the
to get you the crops. I did.
Wesley, you know I need the crops. I've told you this before.
I know.
I told him to come back with me and to explain himself to you. Surely you understand, Lorenzo. There was nothing that he could do. He's just an old man. Even if his crops were there, he can't tend to the fields himself. And now with his son gone, He didn't have another option.
Yeah, and without the crops, I won't have any other option. My men will starve in winter, okay? I needed that crops. And if he's not giving it to me... Wesley, you know the rules.
Lorenzo, you have
I
to
know.
understand. It's a very unique situation. It wasn't like he didn't want to give you the crops. He really couldn't.
Oh, yeah, right. And if everyone just did what they like to do, and not did what I told them to do, this place would stay standing, right? That's what you think?
Well, look,
That's
I'm
probably how you ruled things in the CDC, right?
just saying.
That's why it's not standing anymore. We got rules, and the rules keep us alive. Everybody keeps to them. If you die, you're off. Wesley's not dead yet.
I'm just saying, there's got to be some other way we can handle this. He came, he confronted you, he didn't run. That has to count for something.
That just made my job easier.
What are you saying, Lorenzo? You can't be serious.
Nick, this place needs to keep standing, and if I let people just screw around with the rules, I can't have this stuff happen here.
Well, what are you
Wesley,
gonna
get
do?
inside.
What did I tell you?
Wesley, it's alright. We'll figure something out.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. Oh,
Wesley, you know the rules. Get inside, we'll talk. Nick, you stay just right here. I'm gonna talk to you. Come on, Wesley, let's go.
this is a game you're not used to playing, Nick. But if I were you, I'd get to know the rules and real quick.
I'm sorry, Wesley. I tried.
Bye, Nick.
Boo-hoo, how sentimental. Why'd you bring him back here? He's useless to me, you know that, right?
Well, what else was I supposed to do? There were no crops. There was nothing, Lorenzo. Nothing at all. He's just an old man. His son just died.
Yeah, right? All my men's gonna die now. Anyone who's gonna grieve for them?
Look, I'm just saying there has to be another way for him to prove his worth, to give you what you need to protect him.
There's a way. And he knows it. And you'll know soon enough. Stay here.